This is another book I have been meaning to bring to the channel, this time the chemistry counterpart to the classical physics book, which I've already reviewed here. Today we'll take a closer look at Química Geral Volume 1 by Ricardo Feltri. Unlike Física Clássica, which has writing by two authors, this one highlights just a single name, Ricardo Feltri. If you've watched my review of the physics book, you already know the approach I like to take. This work is mainly designed for high school students, but it's also often used in college as a solid foundation for basic concepts in chemistry. The book is divided into 40 chapters, starting with fundamental concepts and ending in stoichiometry. The chapters progress in a linear way, which is helpful, though, as in common in chemistry, I did find myself struggling a little along the way. As you'd expected from an introductory textbook, you'll find worked out examples, diagrams, and real-life contextualization throughout. It is also worth noting the exercises. They follow a clear difficulty scale, starting with simple problems and gradually becoming more challenging as the chapters advances. This is something you see in many chemistry books, but Feltri does it in a way that keeps you engaged. The language is accessible, it's written for beginners, yet it doesn't oversimplify. The book still uses technical terms, but if this is your first real chemistry test, you won't feel lost. The math required is very basic, nothing beyond what you'd usually cover in school. In my own reading and practicing with this book, I'd say I enjoyed it a lot. I personally struggle with the parts that require heavy memorization, but I found the math-related content easy to follow. It was a rewarding experience. One of the strongest aspects of this book is organization. The way concepts are presented step by step really helps for the learning process. Another highlight is the contextualization. The book doesn't just throw formulas at you. It also gives interesting curiosities about chemistry and physics, as well as connections to the real world. Visually, it also works well with diagrams and illustrations that make learning smoother, and perhaps most importantly, it's not dense or intimidating book, so even beginners can feel comfortable diving in. Now for the downsides, like many chemistry textbooks, it suffers from repetition in the exercises. If you try to resolve every single problem in the chapter, you probably feel like you're just repeating the same question with different numbers. That can get exhausting. For how I'd like this book, a solid 8 of 10. If you're just starting your chemistry studies, I sincerely recommend it as a relatable and approachable research. That's all for today. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this review. See you in the next one.